Yes, Journey to Silius! Very awesome music. I love the music in this game. I was working on a project to make some extended cuts of this music, specifically the one from Stage 2, and I have to get back to that someday. I have no doubt of that. Revenant Wings, this fully belongs on there. But yes, Sunsoft goodness. I'm just going to let that music play because it's so awesome. That was one of the things Sunsoft did really well. The two things I think they did really well were movie adaptation games and music in their games. Okay, we'll hit the loop there. And now the story. University of Chernobyl. After many years of space colony development, Jay's father has passed away. Blip. The evening news reported that Jay's father's death was an accident. His tombstone was also apparently built on an old computer. Speaking of old computers, several days later Jay finds a floppy disk left in his father's room. They're developing space colonies but still using 3.5 floppy disks. I hear the terrorists are planning against the colony development. You must complete my mission if I cannot. Great thing to lay on your kid while he's mourning your death. They will pay the price for the death of my father, and then I will go on to found All American Rejects. Alright, good night, Rick. Glad you were around, and take care of yourself. See you later. So, we start with a couple of weapons here. The handgun, which bears more than a passing resemblance to the Nintendo Zapper, and the shotgun, which is a three-way spread. I love how shotguns in video games are always like widespread instruments of death. You know, buckshot shotguns do hurt a lot in real life, but they don't have nearly the spread that people think they do. You're better off just firing a slug round, honestly, and doing concentrated damage in one place. But I digress. So, the background story on this game, we got, the story about the colony development and all that. The thing is, that's never going to be mentioned again. All that story we just heard about, yeah, just going bye-bye. The background behind the actual game, this is NES. The background behind the actual game, when in development, this was going to be a Terminator game. But Sunsoft actually lost the development rights in the middle of production. And already having had so much done and not wanting to scrap it, they decided to come up with the story about the terrorists and the space colony, and they kept some of the assets. You can see Terminator influence in here, peppered throughout. There are a couple of things that you look at and like, okay, that's definitely, that just screams Terminator. Yeah, this was in the middle to the tail end of the NES era. Yep. Yeah, and As Misfit Kitten had mentioned once before, this game is balls hard. Like, it will chew you up and spit you out. I was never able to beat this until I had save states. I like the hydraulic gun there. And we got a machine gun for our troubles. And now we have the first boss. Double-bladed helicopter. I like the effect on the helicopter blades there. I'm always torn on this first part. Because the helicopter's going to hover here and dump a bunch of these alien things on us. And they will shoot at us and try to hop on us and make our day miserable. And that's better than I usually do against them. So I still have some ammunition to use against the helicopter. As you can see, Jay hits the dirt there, and he can kind of... I was trying to fudge it so he's on his knees. There you go. So the best thing you want to do is just stay low. You want to watch the pattern of how it fires, and you can jump from a ducking position, which makes this a little easier to deal with. Probably the easiest way to handle this is to jump over the bottom shot like that. You do want to be aware of the helicopter's bobbing motion, though. You're going to have a much better chance when it's very low. But mostly this fight after the creatures are gone, that's the really tough part of the fight. The rest of this just involves patience. And listening to awesome music. The one downside about the helicopter is the cockpit is a rather small target. But as you can see, not that difficult to hit. And the other thing is, once you have destroyed the boss and you touch the ground, you're frozen in place. So you want to make sure you land in a duck, otherwise you risk getting hit by the bullets. And we're back on the handgun, and this is the coolest music in the game, in my opinion. And a rare health drop when I don't need it. Yeah, that's a tough spot. Journey to Silius will put you in tons of those. Yeah, I hesitated there. I should have just kept running. The good thing about turbo fire is it makes the handgun pretty impressive for getting rid of stuff. Yeah, that you have to time pretty well to not get tagged on the way down. Same for that. P is, I guess it stands for personal, that's your health. And G is guns, so that's your overall ammunition. Yep. All of the guns share the same ammunition, so if you run out of bullets in the shotgun, you're also going to run out of bullets in the machine gun and so forth. And this jump is very tricky. Yeah. Yeah, it takes real fast timing not to get hit there. Then you have the spinning turret here. That was just terrible. Okay, and coming up, because we loved him so much the first time, we got to have the hydraulic gun again. Yeah, I went with the machine gun there because I wanted to get rid of the hydraulic gun as fast as I possibly could. Rest slowly here. I keep getting my select and start messed up. Not to mention I keep jumping when I shouldn't be. This doesn't bode well. Those spike things just serve to get in your way, that's all. And you can't actually jump on the elevator before it gets all the way down, if you're so inclined. Doesn't really matter. And these things, I hate these things. Those things can crowd you so badly. And they will spew bullets of death on you while they do it. That was dumb. Yeah, as you can see, the shotgun's bullets are not especially powerful. All they really give you is that spread shot. But that can be very helpful, and this is going to suck. Yeah, that was not easy. Okay, so now we get to the mini-boss here, and I'm going to need to probably use the rest of my bullets just to get rid of him. Yeah, that guy will just crowd the hell out of you fast. And I wish I had some ammo for this thing. So, obvious weak point is obvious. It also lobs up lots of shit at me and does that with the claw. And I still don't have any gunpowder. Incidentally, I'm not intending to be like Noble Gamer or anything here and not use rewind. It's just, sometimes it just doesn't seem worth it. Oh, donut! No. Yeah, speaking of which. Yeah, you have to duck that claw. There's no other way around it. Either duck it or be out of the range of it. And while you're ducking, the lob shots will smack into you and ruin your entire weekend. This guy sucks. First Shinobi? It's kind of an odd comparison, but okay. Yeah, the thing is, if I had ammo, I would use the grenade launcher that I got from the sub-boss, god damn it. Since I didn't have that, I was trying to come into the boss battle with as much energy as I possibly could. Good God. That claw fucking hurts. Yeah, if you have to get hit by something from this guy, get hit by the lob shots. You will regret life if you, They're not really tracking, they're just kind of going to where you were when he launched them. Hallelujah. I like that fudge, 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 fudge. And this stage has awesome music too. The other thing I like about this, each stage actually has new enemies. Some of them will do... Well, that was stupid. I saw white space and I thought there was a way around that. That was the bottom of my emulator. Christ. Some of the enemies will do similar things to enemies in previous stages, but they'll always look different, which I thought was a nice touch. I mean, it's very easy to just, you know, clone a bunch of enemies and call it a day, but Sunsoft didn't take that route. I'm just going to ignore you. And Wall Spider. Holy Christ, I hate Wall Spider. Those things are ridiculously fast by video game standards. Fung it all. And for some reason that goes right through their foot. Oh, homing missile. It wasn't the grenade launcher. I got that backwards. Yeah, the homing missiles, you can see, has some pretty decent damage. It is kind of strange sometimes in the way it tracks. I didn't necessarily want to rush forward there, but... Yeah, as you can see, it kind of prioritizes one target and then switches to the other. Oh, and the game music actually continues while paused. So you pause with select and you go to the weapons menu with start. So you can't really tell when you're pausing. Unless it's something like that where he's in motion. And no Insomniosis, unfortunately, no. I'm not taking that hit, no. Yeah, this is why you have to rely on the weapons, because Jay doesn't have the ability to look up, apparently. I think it's all the... I always like doing the jump that way, so I'm facing the sky when I get down here. Yeah, apparently it's all the hair in his face, you know, it just... As soon as he looks up, he's blind. I just run the hell through this area, usually. There's just so much shit here, it's not even worth it. And sometimes it works better than others. Misfit Kitten, if you're talking about the band, then I approve. As you can see, when the blocks fall, you can stand on them, no problem, but if they fall on you, that's a problem. And there is Humpbot. So he was named by Deceased Crab, so I have been referring to him that way ever since. And it's an apt description because he just runs into you and humps you. I don't think the spider can hit me up there. Well, he can hit me when I go through that channel. Help bot! Oh, that was so sad. Oh, come on. Oh, have you heard the legend of Humpbot? Yes, it must be told far and wide. I think the shotgun uses a little bit less ammo than the homing missiles to do that. I may be wrong about that, but that seemed like the best case for me right there. And this is definitely an area for the homing missiles. Didn't mean to shoot two of them. I hope I don't get your debt. Yeah, later. That. I hope that doesn't happen. Life! Holy shit. I was like, oh god, look, it's life. I gotta run right into it. I gotta blaze ahead to get the life. Yeah, luckily both that guy and the spider bot miss me when I'm coming up the elevator. I just have to turn around and be ready. Oh shit. Phew. Screw you, Humpbot. All glory to Hypnotoad. I don't believe I got hit by that. Or that. No, I'm not taking that second shot. Fuck you. You know, luckily most of these are in easy places to get, but you never want to assume too much. For those who are wondering why my selected start keep getting confused, it's because I have the 12-button controller, and I have for the NES Nestopia, I have the select on the right, or I'm sorry, I have select on the left shoulder button, and I have start on the right shoulder button, and it's kind of weird for this one. And I think I'm going to need homing missiles to deal with this dude. Yeah, you just want to get rid of him fast. But fortunately, the boss is not difficult at all. And actually, this is one of my favorite boss fights in video games. So, the good thing is you are set up in exactly the right place to dodge everything just by crouching down. And you want to time your jumps in between the bullets. Not like that. Well, not fuck up like I just did. So you can jump in between the bullets and miss both of the lasers. So mainly this is keeping an eye on the pattern and just watching for your opportunity. And again, since you can jump straight up from a ducking position, this makes it very easy to stay out of harm's way until you're ready to take your shot. Right there where it gives you that long amount of breathing room in between the left laser and the lowest bullet. Oh, that was close. That's a little closer than I usually like to cut it. and this is really it for the boss. I just like this fight because it's a nice... It's like a nice puzzle-solving kind of fight. And you don't have to have super great reflexes for it, you just have to watch what's going on. I also have a soft spot for boss fights against, you know, rooms of cannons and lasers and whatnot. But yeah, this is one of the bosses where I don't mind not having too much in the way of special weapons, so that's why I just blast the hell out of the walker. Okay, now we get to stage 4, and this is where Journey to Silius decides it's had enough of my shit and it's time to get rid of me for good. First we got these lawn sprinkler fuckers. I jumped all the way over the elevator without even intending to. So you're going to see a lot of these blue robots as we go through here. Big stompy pile drivers. Whoops. Reminds me of Galaxy Quest. It's like, what is the purpose of all this? This episode was poorly written! Yeah, this is one of those levels where a lot of stuff gets in your way of hitting other stuff. Yeah, that could have gone better. These things are actually going to fall down when you cross the line there. I'm just going to scroll him off the screen. So you want to make sure you jump over them when they're low. And run immediately to the left after you get off the elevator there. Otherwise you were going to get lawn sprinklered to death. And here we have another really annoying drop. It's very, very hard to avoid damage here. Like that's typically what happens. I will end up landing on every fucking thing down there. Advance slowly here because there are not only the sprinkler machines, but stuff will drop from the ceiling. And we got that guy, too. So yeah, we want to avoid that at all costs, of course. And let's not just jump into the damn thing. You can... Okay, proof of concept, you can actually shoot those things while standing up, but I find it easier to do it from a ducking position, just to make it a little bit easier. I'm pretty sure, did I just say I find it easier to do this because I find it easier? Did I really just say that? Wow. Journey to coherence. And spiked comb or whatever coming towards you, spiked block. That thing always did look like a giant comb. Eh. So I'm gonna have to jump over this thing, but I want to get rid of him first. And unlike some of the earlier robots, he will jump off the platform to the lower level. I think there's another flyer there. I want that last ammo back. The bullet cannot be recalled. I beg to differ. Okay, this part is annoying. Because you got all these things flying at you in these drop-off platforms. Whew. That's about the best outcome you can hope for there. So you want to get back here so you have enough scrolling sight. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. Seriously, I want to know what the purpose of those things are. They're like some kind of stationary grain threshers. I think if you edge close enough, you can get that to start firing before you jump. Yeah, this game would be slightly more easy, like slightly less difficult, if it was just less stingy with the health pickups. Because I swear I've seen maybe 2 this whole time. Yeah, that guy's a problem. So is this one. I'm gonna have to just take the hit. I have never been able to get past him without just getting hit. Now, the important thing about those flyers, by the way, they're only going to swoop to the other side of the screen if you get too close to them. So your best bet is to just back off and just let them hover there after they fired their triple shot. Yeah, stuff around here will just sneak up on you and crowd you like nobody's business. But we're getting red here, so we're getting to the end of this. That does not by any means mean we're out of the woods as far as things go, because the mini-boss kind of sucks. And I think we're approaching him now. Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, I was attempting to use the homing missile on him, but the homing missile is just woefully inadequate for the task. In fact, what I should probably be doing is the laser gun. Getting in the headshots and hoping I can outlast him, because I don't have a lot of health to do that with. Getting cornered is a terrible idea. Oh, come on. Phew. Okay, this is another one where you're in the right position. You just have to react. I think I'm actually better off using the grenade launcher because it's a little bit slower and it's more likely to hit when the eye is open. Overall, this isn't that bad. Like a lot of the bosses kind of go in reverse difficulty, amazingly enough, in this game. Okay, like I'd say, all things considered, the second level boss is the worst one. I need to back up a little bit, and I think I'll have a better chance of hitting. Yes. So you're pretty much where you need to be, just maybe a pace back. Oh yes, my meters. Give me all the energy in my meters. And here's where the bitch comes in, because this is auto-scrolling. I jumped in the nacho cheese. That one doesn't do anything. This one does. The next one does. I know this is supposed to be like molten steel. It just always looked like nacho cheese to me. Yeah, now, none of these will hurt you if you, like, run into them. They will hurt like hell if you get on the underside of them. So if they crush you, yeah, you're fucked. Luckily I have rewind, because this is a lot harder than it looks. Any of the pressers are better off just running past. I think Zeta of Zeta Plays referred to this as the weighted companion cube factory. And your big objective here is to save health getting through all of this, because you have the final two bosses afterwards. Yeah, I thought they were going to spew stuff at me. And 3 in a row, but run right underneath them. You know, the conveyor belts do you no favors, but they're not super tough to deal with. That's the one you got to be careful of, though. And we are at the end, and giant spaceship. Big honking spaceship. So, first thing you gotta do is your damnedest to try and destroy this side before it dips all the way down like that. Otherwise, you're kind of screwed. So, as you can see, the jet exhaust you have to get past, and that is somewhat difficult. There is some timing to it, not exactly anything precise. And then you have another cannon on the other side, and another bulb to destroy. You gotta take out both ends of this ship to destroy it. It is really very hard. Like, I had a grenade launcher, and you see how hard it was to get rid of the left side of the ship as soon as I saw it. As you can see, running into the spaceship is a bad idea. God damn it. Fortunately, the shot me in the back of the head. That's where I keep my emo hair. Fortunately, the thing does not dip down while Jay's underneath it. So you can make your way back over pretty easily. Now you have to be mindful, because it will start dipping down as soon as the cannon's revealed. And you have to stay out of the way of that cannon while you take out the other bulb. And there we go. And now, the final boss. Yes, tell me what you think this looks like. If you wondered if there was a Terminator influence to this game, wonder no more. And this boss is pathetically easy, because all you have to do is just keep jumping over him. Yeah, it is like a mechanical Slim Goodbye. All you have to do is keep jumping over him and not jump into the punches like I just did. But this is all he does. He just crouch punches. But just keep switching sides on him, and you'll be able to get plenty of hits in. And that's it. And that's the space colony or something. Or satellite, I don't know. They like I said, they don't follow up on the story they established at the start, probably because there wasn't time, or they were just like, you know what, we don't fucking care, just here's the game. Looks like it's missing a couple of prongs. Nom. North River and Sleepy H. You Rye? Yeah. Oh, and coming up is one of the funniest credits I've ever seen in a video game. Special thanks. Right hand. Someone thanked their right hand. Because something's got to keep them amused while they were programming all this, I guess. Presented by Sunsoft, and thank you for doing so. Again, great game. And that ends us for another one. Until we game again. This episode's outdated digital media was made possible by Mike Panza, Rick in Baltimore, D.I.O.T., the post-production work of Matthew Carr Anderson, and all my 5 1/4 Lycanthro fans. Thank you very much for your continued support. Until we game again.